So here's what we have today, dude. My notes, bone dry, dude. Empty.
I kind of like that.
Everything that we will be discussing today will be off the top of the dome. Okay, this is freestyle. This is freestyle comedy.
Dude, we freestyle pod right now.
We're going to freestyle comedy. We're just going to be ripping bits. We're going to be freaking slaying slits. You know what I'm saying.
Slaying slits, too? This is my
You know what I'm saying,
pod,
dude? Just hamming the clam. You know what I'm saying? Hamming the clamming. What are you talking about, dude?
Damn,
you talking about freaking Boxo the taco?
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's fun.
I'm talking about damn.
Dude, and I'll tell you, I wasn't going to drink today, but now that you said that.
We're going to drink?
You think we're going to freestyle pod without booze?
I'm with you, dude. Sick. All right, what was I doing?
Shove a couple of these Samoas up.
I was doing a bit where I was calling a vagina a bunch of different things and saying that I beat it up. What's another word for vagina? Gash. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm freaking slashing the gash. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, dude. They also call it a cunt.
Punt the cunt.
Punt the cunt?
What we have here, look, since we're just holding stuff up that's around us, I have...
Dude, I should have got orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
You should mix your beer with it.
Brother, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. So, last week, I went and ripped the skimboard, dude. I call it ripping a skimmy. Nobody else calls it that. And I went and frickin' slayed on the skimboard on the beach for like an hour and a half, and then my groin and my hips hurt so bad I couldn't really walk for like 2 days. And then I spiraled into another depression for those couple days. But I'm back now. Now I can walk again, and I'm feeling good. And I got company.
You ripped a skimmy into depression?
Dude, I skimmed so hard I was sad for 2 days.
That's sick. That's a sick skim, dude.
Mm-hmm. So that was a wicked skim sesh. I didn't tell you about this. Yesterday I head down to the CBD dispensary, which is right next to the surfboard skateboard shop. So as I'm walking in, some frickin' homeless-looking surfer dude, long hair, with a skateboard is talking on the phone saying, I don't know, man. I'm at the board shop right now. I might be to the beach later. I'll get you if I come down or something like that. He was, acting a little flustered. So as I was walking in, he hung up the phone. I said, you get that sorted out? You about got it covered? And then he just laughed really hard and said, yeah, you get it, man. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah. So I came back out of the weed store, and then he's skating in the parking lot, just walks up to me and says, hey, man, what's up? And then starts walking with me for like a block and a half to my pickup. And then I said, well, I'm right over here, so we'll see you later. He said, all right, man, take it easy.
Nice. You didn't get his number?
No, I thought, oh, cool, I can make a friend. And then we talked for about 45 seconds, and I went, no, I can't. I don't think this guy has... You know how I don't have a job or a home?
Yeah.
This is like that, but like... For real.
Not by choice.
Yeah. His is a little less planned out, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was just a strange guy I got to interact with.
Cool. Speaking of holding things to the camera on the desk, I'm going to do a shot of this oil sample shortly.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll get things lubed up.
Well, it's got a lifetime warranty.
Really?
If I die, it's on AMSOIL.
I guess that's right. You may never break down.
You ain't shit, dog.
So let's see. We know that there's a few prophecies about life that remain true throughout all of time and history. These hoes, they ain't loyal.
We know this.
These hoes are not loyal, dude, and I'll be the first to say it and the last to say it.
And we fuck them when we want them, and we put them bitches on ice when the volume gets too loud, don't we?
That's right, dude. Oh, sorry, it's getting loud. Gonna have to frickin' get you out of my circle now. Now, you know who is loyal?
Who?
Little queen by the name of Jocelyn. She texted me again. Oh, thanks for the shout out on the pod. I was tearing up. Or does she have a Minnesotan accent? I should start.
No, not really.
With it. Oh, the pod was so good.
Such a good podcast the other day. I was cutting some brick cheese listening to the pod. What a good one.
You guys make me tear up.
No, I don't think she has an accent. She lives in Utah, though, so...
Oh, shit. I just fired up Season 5 of Fargo.
Okay.
You know about Fargo?
Nope.
It's an anthology series. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
It's by the Coen brothers. Do you know the significance of that?
Nope.
Well, anyway, it's 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's pretty good. What else is going on, you fucking
sick,
swine,
dude.
you uncultured piece of...
Yesterday we got reminded why we like working in the shop.
Because it was fun?
No, 27 was pulling out onto the dirt road in front of our shop and blew the rearest drive line, and it was a whole clusterfuck to get it out from under that trailer and inside.
Mm-hmm. And you went,
and it was
nice.
Ice cold.
Oh, it was cold out there, eh?
Yeah, bunch of wind blowing. I says, fuck, it's cold.
Fuck me.
Yeah, dude, that's nice. Yeah, that's what's going on. Supercross isn't on. I don't know what to do with that. I don't watch it anyways, but that's where the people gather.
I know, it's a good sort of break. What would you call that?
Regular Saturday.
Yeah, I guess so. But a nice congregation and community.
Bruh, here's what's going on. I'll tell you this.
What?
I bet two-stroke church my ass. You can two-stroke this dick. Bruh, I've been out here for a month. It's too long.
Yep.
It's too long.
And I've said it, and I don't want to start MFing right out the gate, but all those hitches I did 4 weeks, 6 weeks, a lot of the time, all this stuff, we've lost so many relationships to this job and things like that. And all these years, never have I gotten an ounce of sympathy from my dad for that, because he used to work in the oil field, and he's like, everything you did, I did. And then come to find out not too long ago, he never stayed past 2 weeks ever in his frickin' 8 years in the oil field.
No shit.
Yeah, what a goddamn pussy, dude. Yeah, I could have done it and built the biggest company of all time if I fucking went home every 2 weeks, too. I frickin' stayed here and sacrificed, dude. How many relationships, how many frickin' sleepless nights, how many illnesses.
Well, every rich man's got to have the minions.
I know, dude. Well, and it was fun being a minion.
Still a minion.
Mm-hmm. And some people have children and bills.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And some people have mustaches and Pontiacs, dude. And I'm somewhere in the middle, you know?
That might be my favorite thing you ever said.
I figured, what did I say earlier?
I'm in between my goals and cigarettes and a Pontiac, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Find me in the middle.
Chilling hard as fuck, homie. Oh, yeah. Well, I was just thinking, I heard that you slept in today, so maybe I assumed you'd stayed up a little late.
Well, not super late, just 4:30.
Mm-hmm. That's not crazy, dude. And I usually go to bed about 10 minutes after 4:20 myself. So
nice. You remember those times where you get all hopped up on the beer and then you MF someone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I pulled a you last night.
That's not a pulling of me, dude.
That's all you did.
Holy Lord. First of all, we can park on that if you want to park, dude. This is an hour-long podcast. There's people out there that MF people on the booze. They drink and they start getting antagonistic.
Just you.
What'd you do?
Jared started talking about the altercation down at the bar, and I said, have you ever seen that video where a guy's getting in a fight on the side of the street, and then you see a little black dot running from about a half a block away down a sidewalk? Then that dude takes a dude's head off his shoulders with a knee and starts swinging on his buddy immediately. You fucking do that. You don't call us and tell us you're in a bar fight while coming home swelled up. You should have been fucking... If they're cheap shotting, you should have been ear-holing someone, you fucking pussy.
So you did you had to... turn a boy into a man. Yeah, exactly. You had to spread the good word.
But this morning, as I think back to the conversation, I go, he was, I don't want to say dismissive, very, all right. And I'm like, I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Don't fucking do that. If your boys are fighting, you're fighting. Don't be on the phone.
So you might have come off a little hot.
I most definitely came off.
Because sometimes that reaction, that okay, is when people are coming off a little hot, I think.
Yeah.
When they're
I was pointing. I was swearing.
Really? You said the F word, do you think?
Said
a couple of them. Okay.
But that's just me, dog.
Let's see. Ooh, I'll tell you what's going on, dude. There's a queen that, honestly, I'm not sure she's going to message me. It's Bumble. She's got to make the first move. But do you want to know? She's beautiful and perfect in every way. Her bio says, apolitical in this economy. How funny and cute is that, dude?
Oh, she is cute as a button. You definitely have a type, don't you?
Was she? I looked at that and kind of thought the same thing, huh?
Yeah, you definitely got a type.
What's my type? Cute as hell?
Yeah.
Apolitical.
Well, they both of them start with a whatever.
Look, she's freaking
She's
26
cute
years
as a
old and
button. I'm
Christian.
with you.
I know. I wish she'd message
Let me tell you something
What?
about online dating. I'm gonna have to get a stock trailer, dude.
Tinder, round up all these
has
heifers.
2 fucking women, dude. They either want you to add them on Snap immediately so that you just view their stories so they know people's looking. And then there's fat, ugly girls. They're like, I would love to be in love with you. You need to be in love with yourself, bitch. What the fuck happened?
Fall in love with a treadmill, homie, and then we'll go on a date.
Yeah, and even at that point, I don't want all the saggy skin, so they're going to have to, it's just, we're not doing the same thing. And some
really
guys
put
are
some
probably
work in.
into that. I think there's like fetishes where dudes play with the skin.
I've been thinking about getting into that because I feel like it could broaden my horizons a little bit. I've been thinking about lowering my standards quite a bit.
You should.
Oh, you know what I'm dying? I think I've told you about this on the pod, but I'm dying to listen to, and I keep not doing it.
What?
There's an episode of Come Town. You know that podcast?
Nope, but I love it.
That's this is like all time. This is the podcasting gold standard, and it was big right before Matt and Shane kind of got big, and these guys were the OG East Coast fellas. But it's that Nick Mullen that I love, and Stavy, and Adam Friedland.
Okay.
And anyway, there's just
Stabby
an episode.
Or Stavy?
Well, I don't know, Stavros Halakhias. I don't know. There's a episode called Cocaine Cowboys where Reddit says you can hear him snorting coke the whole time. And I guess it's one of the all-time classic apps, and they all get coked out. And I am so excited to fire that up, but I haven't yet.
Well, you need to get on it.
Which brings me to my next point, dude. I don't know how your vibe is, but allow me to fucking fix it for you. Are you ready for this?
I'm excited. Is it just the song?
Yeah, dude. Cut it.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
It's not lame at all, dude. He says every time we while is rock and roll, baby.
I'll tell
That's
you what.
fucking lame. That thing gets me hyped. And I'll tell you what, dude. You know how I find something I like and I do it until people worry about me?
Yeah.
This song came on this morning and I've just been replaying that 20-second part for 4 hours.
There's nothing wrong with that. When you find something that makes you feel good, run with it.
And I've been on it. But what were you going to say?
That's the shit. I don't even remember.
If I didn't... Dude, I got company coming and like tomorrow morning.
And that's your Uncle Tom?
It's my stepdad, Tom, dude. And just because I get literary, do you even know where Uncle Tom comes from? You son of a
but
bitch?
it has something to do with black people.
It does. Do you know what it means?
I looked up the definition. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I don't remember what it means.
An Uncle Tom is like obviously kind of a racist term for a black guy that is like in cahoots with the whites that kind of hates his own. They'll be like, "Oh, you're just siding with the whites.
You're a white Uncle Tom,
traitor."
Dude.
It's kind of a race traitor. I just side with the blacks all the time.
Yeah, you're a white Uncle Tom, dude.
But it's from Uncle Tom's Cabin, which I think was a Mark Twain book or was part of the Huck Finn series or something. But about this,
Huck Finn used to fuck a black guy on a raft.
No, stop it, stop. Uncle Tom's Cabin is.
What was his name?
Stop it. His name was what? In the office, he goes, Jimothy.
Nice.
Yep, it's Jimothy.
Sick. Oh, dude, you're gonna bring up The Office. My favorite's break me off a piece of that toothpaste stuff. It's like, what, dude?
Chrysler car.
Yeah, oh, dude, that's nice. Oh, I was just telling. Maybe it was Dustin. Maybe it was Tyler. I was telling someone the other day. It was Keegan. We just need a Sebring. Just a convertible Sebring and just burn around all summer, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude! And you want it convertible? You want to freaking drop?
Oh
on
yeah.
That bitch.
Well, can you imagine the Keystone Cowboys? Tyler with his 8-foot tall fucking overgrown Gerber baby head just over the glass.
Oh my god!
He'd have to wear that green face shield that we use for grinding in the shop.
Dude, we have to get him goggles like in Wild Wild West or something, like
Keegan
a fucking
in the
Wright
passenger
brother.
seat, and then me and you in the back just crushing Keystone and joints, dude.
God, that'd be fun. And you know what I'm ready for, dude? I'm ready to hang out with my dogs. I'm pretty excited for when I come home. And I'm calling all dogs, dude. Let this cast be a shout out. I'm out of here April 1st, and I'm not driving back to Southeast Idaho by myself. So somebody needs to catch a fucking flight. and spend 5 days traveling the country with me.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
What?
Let me look at the dates, but me and the boys will fly out and drive home with you. We can
That
go
would
see
be
the Grand
so
Canyon.
perfect,
We can
dude.
we can stop and see everything on the way home.
We can turn it into a trip for sure. There's all
Yeah,
sorts
you got
of
a
places we
house
can go.
on the back of your camper because you hate your life, dude. We can go
I
anywhere.
know. This would be perfect. And I got room. Kids are easy. So I've been stressed to the max because I got Uncle Tom coming to see me. Dude, Can I tell you another thing? Frickin', this is how dumb my friends are. A while back, Mace Dog, now that you understand where Uncle Tom comes from and what it means, when he was talking about a girl being on her period and he couldn't have sex with her, he'd say, "Oh no, Uncle Tom's visiting this week," or "Uncle Tom's around right now," because he just in his mind I thought that was a cool way to say that she's on her period. It's not even close.
I promise you this: I will forever refer to a period as an Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom's
so
in
funny.
town. What the
Oh
fuck?
God, dude! Uncle Tom's back. It's gonna be a rough week.
Oh, dude,
But
that's funny.
I've been so stressed out about him visiting because he's 62.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized the other day, I said, "Yeah, we can put you in the hotel that's right 1 block away." And he goes, "Nope, I'm camping it out with you." And I said, "All right, cool. We'll put you in my pull-out couch." And then I realized I got rid of the pull-out couch and got a shitty non-pull-out couch because somebody was fucking picky and needy and said nothing was ever good enough. And so I don't even have a pull-out couch now. I just have an extra mattress that's going to go on the floor.
And
I
just
thought-
out of curiosity, was that girl you're talking about a...
Yeah, dude. No, she wasn't. She wasn't. She was a stick in the mud. And that's all there is to it. But
Cool. That's your opinion. My opinion is fuck you, you hippie. Dude, you had the shit and you fucked it up, you stupid.
true, I am the king. We know I am. I'm sorry that I lost sight of myself. To you and all the listeners, I'd like to, on record, give an official apology that I lost myself a little bit trying to find love. And I think that if you don't fully give yourself to love and maybe lose track of a little bit, then maybe you're not diving all the way in.
I think that's the romantic part about love and finding someone and working on making it work with each other. You know, it's being vulnerable. You gave
I'm
her
glad
what
I
you
got to do
had.
that.
She came home empty-handed. Don't know what to tell her.
Yeah, dude, bummer deal for her, but
She was in the coolest circle of people she will ever be in, and I know that because she hangs out with fucking retards.
yeah, dude, and she hated him the whole time. She didn't hate him, but was just like, "Oh, this is tough."
She
it's
had
like,
a guy
this is
that
as
would have
easy.
just built a house right on a fucking tree line, and you and your shitty kid-biting dog could have ran
I
around
know.
forever.
I require so little. It's insane,
So
dude.
little.
What was I think it was a Snapchat that I sent to you, and I can't remember what it was, but in the TV show, somebody said, and that's a compliment. Oh, it was Ted. I've been watching
Yeah, it
Ted, the
was
TV
Ted.
show. Which, by the way, I got another
What's
thing.
it on?
Peacock. I'll tell you about Ted, the TV show. I wanted to finish my
You
point.
said cock.
Oh, listen. I got a lot to say, apparently. No notes, freestyling, dude.
Yeah.
I talked to Tyler for 30 seconds this morning and kind of solved the problem on my own, / he helped me solve it, which is give Tom your bed, you just sleep on the floor on the extra mattress, you won't care. Oh, yeah. So, we're ready, dude. I cleaned the shit out of this place, and I'm ready for company, and it's going to be comfortable for him, and we're going to have a blast, and we're going to catch fish. It's going to be lit. Moving right along.
Does the camper still smell like a skunk, or what do we do with that?
No, dude, I put baking soda down and freaking vacuumed it. But also, we're not worried about the skunk. We're worried about the cigarette smell. He can cruise it, you know what I mean?
That's
I
fair.
smoked some ciggies in here that ain't no good, but everybody knows that it's going to be skunked up. Listen, I've been watching Ted, the TV show, and while I will say that it's set in 1993, and it's doing that dumb thing all TV shows do where, like, the dad is some racist, sort of misogynistic bigot, and then there's, like, a 19-year-old girl around that just knows everything, like Katie's fucking who she thought she was the whole time. Just like, you know, that's actually insensitive that you say that, and I'm gender fluid, and and it's like, this is 1993, dude. People weren't all annoying and fucking talking about this bullshit back then.
I think 9/11 changed everything.
It did, but that's what I don't like about the TV show. Is in 93, and they have all this shit, and I go, that's not the conversations we were having back then. Knock it off. How did 9/11 change it? I'll tell you the rest of what I think in a minute.
I think it gave everyone a voice to be sensitive as all get out. You could be
Really?
sensitive. Yeah, well, that's when everything changed.
I know a lot of stuff.
You used to be
there.
able to walk your fucking person to a gate in the airport and then say bye. No, it changed everything, dude.
Yeah. Well, it changed travel a lot on account of the nature of the bombing. Or the
So would you
attack.
say that everyone was just as sensitive before 9/11?
Not necessarily. Bruh, you're old enough to remember. Do you remember how patriotic everybody was?
It was lit as fuck. I remember my dad keeping us. We were getting ready to walk out the door for school, I think. I'd have to check what time it happened, but I'm pretty sure my memory is standing in the living room with my dad and him saying we're not going to school and watching it on the news.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Damn, that's cool. I don't have much of a memory. Here's what I like about Ted, though.
It's because of that skunk in your camper, dog.
Dude, I got some of this legal shit from the regular dispensary. Shit fucking blew
It's
my
legal
world
in
apart.
Tejas?
It's not legal. I could explain all of what they're doing to you. It's dumb.
Okay.
In fact, some of Reddit says it's actually dangerous. Like, I think they might spray it with, like, synthetic cannabinoids, like Spice. Remember Spice?
Uh-huh.
They, like, spray it with
Well,
that.
I remember Summer Spice. Holy fuck.
But they spray it with that, and then that flower has this synthetic bullshit on it that could kill you or whatever. But what I like about Ted is I haven't just sat and watched a comedy, especially Seth MacFarlane's he honestly is one of the kings of comedy. That dude's hilarious.
Have you seen his podcast on Logically Speaking?
No. That's what it's called?
Did you know he did a song with Logic?
No.
Dude, you need to watch on Logically Speaking, is Logic's podcast.
Uh-huh.
He's got Seth MacFarlane on there.
All right. Well, I'm going to write that down right now so I don't forget. What I like about Ted, because I've been going back to it, or because I watched that TV show, is I haven't sat and watched a comedy for a long time and just dove into like a TV show and just wrote it out. Yeah. And it's got my brain fired up thinking comedy again, dude, for the first time in a long time. And I was like having this thought the other day. I go, brother, it's time we stop taking everything so goddamn serious all the time, trying to get to the bottom of things and thinking. Remember how Seth MacFarlane just throws that joke in there, dude? You can just start joking again. Remember how you just wanted to find what was funny in whatever was being said and not actually think about it or get to the bottom of it? Yeah. So anyway, I'd like to start freaking loosening up and letting the comedy roll a little.
Dude, I've been ripping when I get home at night, when I make my dinner, whatever, hanging out, going to bed. I just put YouTube on my TV, connected to the same account that's on my phone, and look at the same podcast clips, whatever podcasts I'm watching. I've been doing a shitload of Christina's TikToks on your mom's house.
Really?
It's so good? Funny, dude.
It's a nice curation.
They pull up fucking retards and just make fun of them.
It is. I know it's right. It's not. I don't think it's my style. I wonder if I could get into
There's a dude that has his whole face tattooed as an ICP clown. And he starts his video with, listen, I thought I was the cool kid once. This face tattoo has made my life very hard. And it's like, you don't fucking say, I'm retard.
That's so funny. Yeah, that would be tough. And that could be fun to watch, I suppose. I never liked watching all those really foolish folks do foolish things and then laughing at them.
See, I don't like it because it makes me feel bad when I just watch it by myself. When Tom pulls it up and then just makes fun of people with 1 million followers.
You have a liaison.
Hey, yeah. It's like, all right, I can watch this. You guys are the bad guys.
You got a middleman pulling it up for you.
You ain't shit.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I'd like to freaking rip more jokes. Oh,
rip one.
Well, I went and I didn't rip this joke, but I thought about it. I filled up an empty bubble water box, and it had all these bags of dog shit that were in the bed of my pickup, and there's like 8 of them in there. And I was walking.
Oh, you clean up after little Ellie Bug.
Mm-hmm. I've picked up every shit that's come out of her for the last 5 months, except for 2. Mm-hmm. And they're solid. They're good logs, dude. And I feed her double, and her logs get twice as big. It's a fucking 1-to-1 ratio, dude. It's science.
I just ripped an SL before the pod, dude.
Did you? Praise God, dude. Sometimes I freaking sit down to poop and just water comes out.
Yeah. Shit through a screen door. Been there,
it's
brother.
Crazy. But anyway, I put all Ellie's baggies of shit in this cardboard box, and I was walking to the dumpster thinking, if anybody stops me and tries to talk to me, I should tell him that I put all my dog's shit in this cardboard box, and I was going to leave it on somebody's doorstep and ring the doorbell to make myself feel young again, but there aren't any doorbells around, so I'll just throw it away.
Nice.
But
Sick,
I didn't.
Dude.
I didn't tell him that. That's
nice.
Honestly funny, dude.
That's funny as fuck. Who wouldn't laugh? You know what'd be funnier? Tell them that your camper's backed up, so you've been shitting in sandwich bags.
Yeah, this is mine from 2 days ago. I never did get it out, but
just trying to keep track of what goes in me and what comes out. That's all.
Dude.
Here in a minute, I gotta go dump my urine bucket.
I'm gonna frickin', speaking of delicious food. Brother, Tom's in for a treat. I'm telling you, the things that I've done with fish tacos and frickin' cooking, it's out of this world. Like, we're never coming back. Think about it this way. It'd be like, God, you don't know about anything, so I don't know what to compare it to. You know how Steph Curry changed the game of basketball?
It's funny when you don't bring any notes. You just go, "Oh, he's retarded. We'll get through it." I was just thinking of a compliment for you too. I was like, dude, Braxton could totally have a taco truck.
I could have a taco truck.
He could just wake up and get high as fuck at 10 and then roll to some parking lot and make tacos for 3 hours and then go, "I worked too hard. I'm getting depressed. I'm out of here." And you could just live in your fish taco truck, dude.
That's a great idea.
But now that you said I don't know anything about anything, I hope your taco truck fucking blows a tire and hits a pole, dude.
Dude, I woke up this morning, 2 nights in a row, I've gone to bed at like 10:30. I woke up this morning going, I got this. I'm going to get everything ready for company, and we're going to be set. And then 9:15, I had to leave by 10 to go cross the ferry, get my groceries. 9:15. How's it go?
There it is.
Okay, 10 o'clock, I go, oh, fuck, I can't do it. I'm so scared. I can't fucking go. And I go, B-Train, you do this all the time, dude. Chill. And then I went and got my pickup, went and got groceries, dude. And then by 10:40, I was like, God, I'm good, dude. Whew, that was close, huh? And I go, why do you do this to yourself, dude?
That first hour gets you, though, doesn't it? I remember texting you about that. I'm sitting at home. Kids are upstairs asleep. Everything is fine. And I take a couple edibles. And then all of a sudden, I'm just in my living room like, if someone knows I'm high, I'm in so much trouble right now. It's like you'll sit here and drink 30 Keystones, and you're ready to go help the neighbor if someone breaks in, but you can't function because you're just a little stoned, you fucking retard.
It's so ridiculous. So I'm really trying to, honestly, I don't know if I'm supposed, you know how I overthink things?
No, you?
I don't know if... Me, dude.
I thought, in my experience, you don't overthink things. You drink a bunch of PBR and tell me I'm a bad dad, you piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but sometimes when it starts spinning out, I got to bring somebody else into the fold and beat them up a little bit like I'm always doing to myself.
Nice. Do you want to tell this story before or after I blow my nose? Because this ain't working for me.
Yeah, get it out of you, dude, and I can frickin' take 5, get another beer. Okay, listen. I'm going to smoke a cigarette indoors, even though I got company coming over in a day. Hopefully it doesn't smell bad.
It's your camper. Smoke it up. You have my approval. It's your camper.
Okay, thank you. You're right. Well, honestly, that is most of our relationship. Sometimes, so like we talked the other day for a little while. I got some shit to, hopefully this all comes together. But we talked the other day for a little while, and it gave you some perspective.
Yes.
And it's fun for me because I go... Oh, that's cool that those thoughts I have gave them perspective, because all I do is just have those thoughts and spin out on them, and I forget that other people don't have the same thoughts all the time. Does that make sense?
100%.
So that was pretty cool. And then
my favorite thing is that a lot of the relationships I have that I talk close to people, not many of them, they're just listening to listen or whatever. Not many of them go, nah, don't agree with that, and then just immediately, and you do.
Is that true, though? Because most people I know go, no, don't agree with that, and that's what I've been trying to teach people to do for years, is go, oh, okay, I see how you could feel that way. That's more helpful than saying, no, you're wrong, you know?
Uh-huh.
But I'll say this. And that's what I get from you, because I was glad I got to give you a different way of looking at it, because all I did was share with you how my brain overanalyzes everything and looks at everybody's perspective and is scared of letting everybody down, you know?
Yeah, you helped me zoom out.
Yeah, and you can really just, but you have this confidence level, this thing where you just will look at it from your perspective and have no shame about that, because it's your life. That's a nice way to, you should look at things from your perspective. And then that's like what I get from you all the time is, you always saying, yeah, it's your camper, you can smoke in it, it's your life, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have to answer to anybody.
I help you zoom in, you help me zoom out, G.
Dude, Kodak moment. Let me go and get my camera.
That's funny.
That's off the dome, brother. I didn't write that shit down. That shit ain't written. It ain't prepared, homie. I freestyle sometimes when I do the dishes.
Do you really?
I think that I could get pretty nasty at freestyle.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Sorry, I forgot. And it was at the start of the podcast. Have you watched the episode of Theo Von's podcast with Billy Strings?
Dude, it's on my watch later. I saw it yesterday. Is it as good as we think?
Fuck, I can't wait to talk to you about it next week. It's everything.
Really?
It's a dude. There's a middle part where I get uncomfortable because he talks about starting smoking crack and shit at 15, and I'm like,
ooh, babe.
No, yeah. But, yeah. But he just talks life. He talks survivor's guilt. Like, why the hell, man? I was hanging out in all them crack houses. And then, dude, you got to watch it. Okay. Then we'll talk about it.
I can't wait. I'm so glad to hear it's that good because I was
Him and Theo Von talk cocaine. Then he plays a cocaine song on the pod. Uh-huh.
No way, dude. And Billy Strings is... everybody can... get a number.
Yeah, it's great. I don't want to spoil it. It's great. He's such a wholesome dude. He's our king, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I wish I would have watched that, dude. That would have coasted us through an hour and a half of podcasting. Old Billy
We got it in the bag next week, dog.
Do you know how many people I've showed him doing the Dust in a Baggie solo to? Because he does that.
I'm 7 days. I ain't 83.
Dude, when he solos, though, it's the funniest shit ever. And actually, now that I'm a professional podcaster, I can just edit a clip in of it so the viewers will see it.
That's
but it's like he's possessed, and he's like, oh, I can't believe my hands are doing this. That's the craziest shit of all time. Wow,
on
look,
the
I'm really
podcast,
doing it.
He talks about smoking meth and playing his guitar for 48 hours straight because he couldn't set it down.
Whoa.
Dust in a baggie.
You know what I busted out yesterday?
What?
Take a guess.
You get fiddle?
Yeah, dude. I busted it out, and I got on YouTube, because I sit on this couch right next to my guitar and watch YouTube all the time. Why don't I frickin' open up YouTube? And I typed in novice guitar lessons, because I think that means you're middle, right? What's novice mean?
No idea. You're asking the wrong person, brother.
Well, anyway, I was looking for, like, medium good at guitar lessons, and I thought, damn.
You call that intermediate?
Oh, intermediate. That is what I was looking for. And I went, that's why I got the easy stuff. Huh. But I thought to myself as I was searching, oh, darn, there's no guitar lessons for my skill level of playing. I hope there's some old guy in Austin's going to make a YouTube channel and fucking sort that out for me. Because I can only find like probably 30 or 40 guitar lessons that were like 20 minutes a piece. So I really could have only done like 12 hours of guitar lessons. So hopefully somebody else will put another hour-long video on there.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah, I'm on a how Dustin does his cold showers, how he checks his bitch and then punishes himself. I did that with my guitar. I brought it out last hitch, and I didn't play it one fucking time while it was out here, and then I was getting ready to come back out here, and I said, no, you're not going to play it when you're out there and have it next to you. We're not going to fucking throw it in the back seat and stack all the shit on the top.
Story of my life, dude.
Then I got out here, and I go, God, it'd be nice to play my guitar.
Yeah, dude. Better to have it, not need it. That's what I say.
You know what's crazy? I have two. I could just hang one on the wall out here.
You could. I have two, and I don't know why I brought them both.
Well, what if you run into someone you need to duel on the get fiddles with?
Dude, and not to remember... That's funny. And not to remember any sad things, but you know what's been real nice? Is firing up the guitar and just having no stress, no judgment, no pressure.
Yeah.
That's nice. You remember? I might have mentioned that.
I think that's my entire life
listeners.
When people go, why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like, man, do you know how nice it is to just wake up and not be judged for anything I do all fucking day long?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm telling you, like, especially, I got to see, brother, me in a relation. I'm a god. I'm a sex god. I'm a relationship god. Unfortunately,
you little sex god, you little cum monster. You
I'm a
putting
sex
that live
god,
on the pod.
dude. I'm a sex
Damn.
god. It is what it is. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish that maybe I was more average in that arena, and I'm not.
Even more
just
than
not.
that, you're a humble sex god? Wow.
Yep, and I get that I have my own problems. You know, I mean, we've seen the prison that is my mind. In
Yes,
fact,
sir.
I've frickin' spent a lot. I've done a good bid up there, dude. I'm on a good bid in this prison that is my mind. But you know what
You
it is,
are
dude.
doing a bid.
I am, dude.
There's
Ever
guys in
since-
prison that sit there and think about, oh my God, I would do so many things if I wasn't locked up in here. And you're just out here like, I
exactly what
can't do
my mind
anything
is,
because
dude.
I'm locked up in here, bro.
Well, ever since that divorce, dude, I've been doing a bid, and I got out for good behavior. But I think they sent me back a couple weeks ago for fucking around with love
Yeah,
again,
you don't
dude.
fuck around on fucking parole, dude. You weren't
dude,
supposed
you
to be
can't
there.
be
You were
doing
on a
that
non-associate, and you jump back in. They're gonna burn you down.
You gotta
That's life.
heal up, dude. Yeah.
It's life,
But-
Poppy.
NF has the rap line in a song that says, "I thought you had me in prison this whole time, but I'm the one holding the keys." Remember when he says that?
I've never listened to NF, but that sounds
Well-
lit as fuck, dude.
It's the truth, dude. And they're up there. I gotta just find them and fucking put them in the door or whatever. Open my mind up.
Yeah.
My mind's pretty free. You know what I thought today?
What?
So this summer, when I took mushrooms and fell asleep for a minute.
You mean when you ruined everyone's life for 6 hours?
Yeah, when I passed out for just a second. And then I was thinking that maybe I had an ego death. But then as I was looking back on it today, I went, God, I even had one-liners the whole time while I was like barely staying alive. And I went, I wonder if my ego won't die, if it's just hanging on so strong that even that, and it was just like, I'm still here, motherfucker. I feel like I'm battling, it's Rocky 3, and my ego is the fucking Russian dude. Which Rocky has the Russian dude?
Braxton. I ain't hear no bell.
Anyway, I'm losing the thread, dude. What's going on?
Not a lot, dude.
Anything in the news? Anything in politics? We got an election year at our feet right now.
Yeah, but we know Pappy Trump's gonna win. You know what I will talk about, speaking of Trump? If anyone hasn't listened to John Daly on the Full Send podcast, the fucking dude's retarded. Great
Okay.
at golf, party animal. He says the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. I was laying under number 8, putting a new propane pump in it yesterday.
Okay.
And I hear from John Daly's mouth, well, I believe we can overcome cancer with faith. And if we can do that, why can't we beat cancer with overcoming medicine?
Huh?
What the fuck did you just say? And then the kids just breeze past it. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Good point, John Daly.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That makes no
dude.
sense at all. That guy's out of control. You just give him a 9-iron, tell him shut the hell up.
Yeah,
dude. That's
he's
what I say.
basically on there talking about beating cancer mentally.
Dude, I have... Well, no, we're not going to leave in the part where we call...
We're back to that stage. We're going to cut things out to make Katie happy. We did that once, brother. It didn't work. Dude is all time.
He's a king. Anyway, sorry for not carrying this podcast. I'm on break.
Billy Strings hasn't drank in 7 years because of a hangover.
Amen, brother.
They took 7 hours to get somewhere
too.
that should have took 4 hours to puke. We're late to sound check and all that shit. And he said,
Never again.
yeah, I didn't like that. So I smoke a ton of weed. It's like, damn, brother.
Oh, that's my dog. Well, he has that song with Snoop Dogg called California Sober.
Does he? He plays...
With Willie. Sorry, with Willie.
He
But-
plays Johnny Cash's Cocaine Blues on stage live with Post Malone. And it's a pretty neat performance.
I'll bet that's magic.
It is.
Post Malone's magic. Post Malone
He's
is
the
like
best.
perfectly rated. I get that everybody loves him. They should. I don't
Theo
love
Vaughn
him. Never
says
got
he
into
should
him.
be our ambassador for the United Nations.
Really?
Who
He's just
doesn't
in
love
Posty?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. I think he's like in. I didn't like him when he was younger. When he was new.
Funniest thing I've heard in a long time, Chris DiStefano.
Uh-huh.
On I was watching Tiger Belly highlights. He's on there talking about it. And he calls things a situation, which I'm going to start doing because it makes it sound like in this. He says, in this particular situation, I understand and I respect why Japan did what they did. But we kept telling them, you quit, knock it off. We're going to do something, quit. Then we had to put them in a fucking microwave because they didn't quit. We had to juice them. And I was like, dude, calling what we did to them, putting them in a microwave is the funniest fucking thing I've heard in so long.
You know what I did? This is how out of freaking touch I am. Is I opened up one of the streaming apps the other day, and right there, front and center, is Oppenheimer. And I go, damn, this was the biggest movie probably of 2023. And I heard about it on podcasts, and I considered seeing it. I haven't even watched the trailer. So I watched the trailer for the first time and went, yep, of course I would have loved that. I don't know why I denied myself, dude, in pursuit of love. I should have seen Oppenheimer 18 times. I'm sure I'm going to love that fucking movie, dude.
And that's the crazy part. That's how we learn and grow from these relationships. You might have a hippie little queen in a couple months sitting on that couch. And you'll go to put Oppenheimer on the TV, and she'll go, I don't think I like that. And you'll take the TV off the wall and hit her with it. And say, get the fuck out of my camper, cunt.
Dude, it's going to be a fun journey for me to see how I navigate keeping myself and loving at the same time.
It's going to be fun.
I'm so good at loving, dude. So good at it.
You are, too.
And I got some of it for myself.
Are you talking about cranking it?
No.
Oh, shit. All right,
but
cool.
Also, I do love myself. But
I was going to say,
anyway.
if that counts, dude, I love myself a lot, dude. I'll fucking juice one out of myself anytime. Speaking of that, I'm going to snap her.
Ooh, do that, because I'm going to take 5.
Are you?
I'm going to take 2 minutes, and I'm going to get freaking zooted. Every time we wow, it's rock and roll, baby.
That just blow your own mind.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
Fucking 2-year-old.
What are you talking about, bro? I've been watching Action Bronson's food show on Hulu.
Is it nice?
It's called Fuck That's Delicious.
Dude, I can't call anytime I hear of, and I think it's just because you brought him up, Tony Robbins, T-Robs. I can't, anytime I hear or see his name, I fucking hit a T-Robs, dude.
You've been seeing T-Rob on your algo?
Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm telling you, my man, I want you to fully become Action Bronson. Please, God, Jesus.
I don't know what that is, but I'll try.
Do you know Action Bronson? Okay, he does rap music. I'm going to show you a picture of him, and I think you'll understand how I think you could morph into this guy. And then I wish there was a way I could explain to you his personality or show you just some clips and moments. This is our king, dude.
Why are you showing me pictures of me?
Dude, that's Action Bronson. And so he's got this food show called Fuck That's Delicious, where he's on tour rapping. And so when he's not rapping, he just smokes a ton of weed with his 2 friends that roll with him. And they just go eat fucking nice ass Indian food and Thai food and all sorts of. He's real cultured that way.
Yeah.
And the dude puts it down, brother. He eats
dude,
so
that's
fucking
sick.
And the whole point, this guy's a personality, and he's so fun, and the way he explains things and frickin' his energy is next level, dude.
Fuck
and anyway,
yeah.
I wish I could frickin' show it to you so you know.
I'm going to remember that. Action Bronson.
And I know he's got a Joe Rogan episode I have not watched. And then Fuck That's Delicious is just a sick-ass show. You'd give a fucking...
Dude, I could start a cooking show and just call it Cooking with the Cunts.
I don't think you can call it that.
And then just have my white trash friends over and we just sit around a smoker while the meat's on and drink Keystones. Every once in a while, I'll open the lid and I'll go, damn, dude.
Yeah. There's no prep. It's just a bottle of barbecue sauce on some ribs and you put it on the smoker and drink 30 beers.
Oh, dude, I could play the song for the opening scene of Step Brothers. Mm-hmm. And have it show the meat just walking outside on a plate to the smoker and going on the grill.
I don't know that song.
You don't?
I don't know Step Brothers as well as
Bruh.
the rest of the people. I've seen
my sons, if it wasn't for Netflix, Peacock, all that shit that's on, we lived in a house for 6 months where all we had was DVDs, and the only two they liked was either Step Brothers or Talladega Nights. And Wade calls it, when Wade sees Talladega Nights, he calls it the race car movie.
Dang, dude, because he was probably too young to even say the words Talladega Nights when he was...
Oh, he was 3 and a half, yeah.
That's what I mean. He could barely say Talladega.
Well, I don't know if you know how kids work. He was talking by then.
I don't know if you know how movies work. That movie is not for 3-year-olds, dude. That's nuts.
Well, yeah, I guess if your dad's a pussy, it's not, but whatever. Sweet child of mine, god damn it.
You know I'm just pulling your lariat, dude. I had 2 beers. I'm not calling you a bad dad. Don't fucking turn it into that. Awesome.
No, you're not on the PBRs, dude. It's cool.
Brother.
It only counts when you're on the fucking blue ribbies, dude.
You know.
Oh, do you remember we called them that? Get a case of blue ribbies.
Get some ribbies.
Yeah, dude. Gonna get some ribbies in us later. Gonna have a couple blue ribs for dinner. Come on.
You know what I found out last week after going to 3 different gas station convenience stores?
What?
There ain't no PBR in this state.
Well, you don't need it. There's Shinerbach and Lone Star.
There's not,
beer.
but I was looking for it and it wasn't around. So that's just a fun fact, and you could just take it as being interesting.
That's sick as fuck. You know what I have found?
Yeah. What?
That of the people that are receptive to the "if this doesn't work, I'm going to kill myself" joke, Dustin and Hunter, not getting a kick out of them when I'm saying it.
Really?
Yeah, so I said it 8 more times to see if it was them or me.
Well,
Never took off.
I had been off the ship for a while, I think since the last somebody killed themselves. And it took me a good year. And then I think I heard you rip it and went, I think we can do that again. And I ripped it, and it still felt good. It didn't feel...
Nice.
Now, if it's a month after the somebody unalived themselves, they say now. Did you know that people say that in conversation now? I got a text message that said, like, he unalived himself. And it's like, I get that people don't...
I hope someone suicides me like Mr. Epstein.
That's crazy. But anyway, I think after a year, though, I was like, it's nice again. There's this period there where it's not funny at all. You go, no, saying that about a minor inconvenience is not funny, but after enough time has passed, it is funny again. It's funny to run out of peanut butter halfway through making a sandwich and say you're going to end your entire life. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So what I was doing is number 8 was done, and I was adjusting the clutch, and once I did that, there was too much free pedal. So I had to pull that fucking bastard of a clutch linkage off. Take it to the table, and so after all the hollering and all that bullshit, get it at the table, I go the wrong direction. It gives it more free play. But anyways, I'm walking back to the truck and I go, all right, I'm gonna put this on, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna kill myself. Crickets. Ooh. Said, okay, that didn't land. So we put it on and it's not right, and I take it off and I say, I'm gonna go make this longer, and if it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna kill myself. Crickets.
It still didn't. Wow.
Went over and made it longer. Went back over to the circle, and on the way back over, I said, now, if it doesn't work this time, I am going to kill myself. Nothing.
Whoa. They're not. They're over it.
Yeah, I don't. Who doesn't love a good, I'm going to kill myself?
Can I hit some social commentary on this? And I'm going to have to bleep some of those. I don't think you can say that 700 times and put it on YouTube, but...
What, is Katie our editor now? Fuck that. I can say that shit whenever I want, dog.
But
Shane said chink, and he's still famous, dude. We can say whatever we want.
And Theo said it too, in the funniest way I've ever heard it in my whole life. Do you remember that? With Bobby Lee. He said it to Bobby Lee.
Yeah, chink mate.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Did you say chink mate? What, dude?
There's nothing funnier.
That's all time.
But I'll say this. Oh yeah. That's a tough crowd, dude.
It is too.
You had a tough crowd. But
it is too. That's what I'm saying. And it's like,
I'm glad you wrote it out.
I have to look at people in those situations and go, I know what's funny. Of everyone in this room, I know what's funny. I make people laugh all the time.
It was
a funny joke.
Went down with it. I'm glad that you stuck by it.
Oh yeah, dude. And that's not a thing I do that's like, I mean it. I just find myself in this sinking ship of like, oh, I just made everything awkward and not fun for everyone. And then I just ride it to stay on it. I can't just go, oh, that wasn't funny. Right on. Next thing. I go, I'm going to say it 100 times till someone laughs. No one laughs.
I don't know. I'm glad that you did, dude. And honestly.
Me too.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. There's a whole generation nowadays of people that they think that
I thought you were going to say the N-word for a second. I was like, whoa, brother. Whoa, dude.
I said, now we're finally being honest. The camera's off. We got the mics off. No, there's a whole generation of people, and this is true, that they think if they hear somebody say something insensitive like that they have to point it out immediately. They have to go, hey, that's insensitive. I had something happen, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I wish you wouldn't say that. You can just not laugh at somebody's joke 3 times.
Yep.
If you're just strong enough to hear some words and not lose your mind. And then that'll kind of straighten some shit out, too, because you'll think about it so much, you'll bring it up on a podcast. You know what I mean?
Shitting.
And so that's like, you don't have to be a freaking... You don't have to fix everybody and check everybody all the time.
Don't say that. It makes me feel...
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
I'll be chilling in the back. I'm fucking saying shit I don't like, motherfucker. You think I got time for your fucking feelings? Ain't happening, brother.
Dude, we've taken the lady that was here out of Port Aransas, but we haven't taken the Port Aransas out of the asshole. I don't know how the saying goes.
Don't bite the dog that fingers you or whatever.
Yeah. It's something like don't throw the baby out with the queef water. Listen, what I'm saying is...
Dude, that was nice.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm going to order a jar of queef water fucking stat, bruh. I need a pint on hand at all time. I got the hiccups. Drink some of this queef water, huh?
Dude, I'm just trying to tell you that I hear jokes sometimes now, and I go, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I meet people sometimes that just when they open their mouth, it's like, you don't have to do that.
Okay, and fair enough. That's a lot of people. That was Chris down there at the board shop and dispensary when he walked with me.
You knew Bestie? I'm surprised you didn't move him into the camper and say, Tom, we got company.
He walked up to me with my little bag of this fake weed, and he said, where's the real shit at? And I said, what? Huh? And I fucking averted it. And he said, I was just wondering. And I said, yeah, dude, that's why I'm shopping here. Chill, bro.
Nice. Which honestly, makes me ask, did you already...
First of all, you can't ask that. Second off, I only brought... Thirdly, I brought 8 of them. I got I think.
Damn, dude, you got chiefed up this winter, papa.
So what oh, you're not kidding. Yeah, and I wonder why I was spinning out the whole time, just fucking anxious and not aware of myself. And I got this thing.
It's a Delta 8?
I've been trying... Oh, yeah, I'll explain that to you if you care.
I don't, but I'll listen.
I don't have to. It's THC.
I'm just in the business of getting fucked up because I hate myself.
Yeah,
so, Delta 8, acid, mushrooms, our favorite friend, alcohol, whatever makes me not me, I'm with it.
I had somebody tell me for the first time the other day that they thought I wouldn't like acid. And I think they said they didn't like acid. And I wish I could remember who it was or where I was. It's the first bad review I've ever heard.
Damn. That person's probably not fun and you shouldn't do it with them.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't tell me how I'll react to drugs. Why don't you go do it with your other friends and make them sad, you fucking nerd.
True. Dude, and you know we were talking about how we would talk about it one day. Well, that day has arrived. We ate too many mushrooms this summer.
Yeah.
We overloaded the system. I'm glad that we almost have like a full year that we've been able to
It was too much.
Reset. But
I have never been to a point in my life where I wasn't like, when mushrooms got brought up, ooh, exciting. That's fun. And even whenever I think about it, I'm like, I don't even know if I need to. I think I got everything I'm going to get from it.
And for all the easily bad things we could say about this woman, there was a woman around that had the same thing you'd always had, which was, oh, mushrooms fun. But listen. They got so abused that even she was like, yo, you guys are looking at this all wrong. And it's like, this is somebody that's just never said no to them ever and enjoyed them every time. Yeah. And she went, you guys are fucking nuts. And I went, I know, dude, this is out of control.
Now I want to go back to, and you can edit out if you need.
I'm going to
Can we start calling her what we called her in the beginning? Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, dude. She sucks so bad, dude. All these fucking women suck, dude.
Fucking Katie, man. She took us full circle, dude. We were fucking editing shit because how it made her feel.
I know.
And now we're just out here calling her a cunt.
She was right. No, we're not. That's not going to be.
You said?
I don't know why you're.
What do you? I don't know. Something with a C?
Listen, what are you doing the rest of the day?
Nothing.
We have an hour and 5 minutes. I feel, honestly, like that might have been the third best podcast we've ever done.
It probably was. I like it more when you don't bring notes because it makes the banner funner because you immediately lean into when you run out of things to say. You start beating up on the person next to you. Not like in a rude manner, but it makes it, a little bit of confrontation makes for good conversation.
It is so
I don't think
nice,
I
dude.
ever enjoyed a conversation without confrontation.
That's probably true, huh? And also, that can be a thing that makes it difficult to communicate with people sometimes.
Is that what your Uncle Tom tells you?
No, hey, you fucking, how many White Claws you got, dude? What are you doing? You got a full case?
Well, minus the 2 I drank.
I got a case of
I love how I didn't say words like a fucking retard and just held this in front of you.
No, I love that, dude. Show and tell. That's why we got the cameras. That was not dumb, dude. You've been on it since you sat down. It's been your vibe. Ride it out.
I have too.
Everything you saw, you held up to. Dude, and that was off the dome, brother.
It was too. I keep that motherfucking thing on me, dog.
All right, I'm going to frickin' stop recording shit. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
I'll bug with it. I just want to eat this soup without thinking everyone can hear me. But if you hear me, I don't give a fuck, bruh.